Hello there, presenting some of my new makeup finds. New year, new me, new makeup bag. Time to refresh my minimal makeup routine with some new formulas. You have seen me using a few of these before, but they're in new finishes or shades, plus brand new launches to meet. Pleased to introduce you to Merit's Signature Lip Sheer Lip Liners and Shade Slick Sheens before they officially launch. Merit has been an essential part of my everyday makeup for the last few years, so I'm so happy to be working with them again. I first partnered with the brand back in 2022, so it means so much to be teaming up into a fourth year. You know their style is a perfect match for mine. Creamy, easy, and these new arrivals are no exception, and this is your chance to get early access via the link below by entering my code. You might remember in my big Merit overview last year, I talked about their limited edition lip liner from a past holiday set and hoped they'd bring it back, and apparently my makeup wishes are more powerful than I realised, so let me know if you need anything else. This is the lip liner for people who aren't usually into lip liner. It's made to be impossible to mess up because, like that holiday liner, it has sheer colour and subtle shine, instantly more minimal and undone than regular lip pencils, so you can enhance your lips in a subtle way, and the texture's perfect for people like me who like shading in all over too. I'll tell you more about my favourite shades later. There's also a new finish of their Shade Slick lip oil, and to me, this is the best version yet. Shade Slick Sheen is as cushiony as its gelée sister without the blooming pH pink pigments, but it comes in a nice natural shade range like the original. Best of both worlds, and a new soft pearl finish for an even glossier look. Not sparkly, just super shiny. They look so good over the liners, so I'll share my top combos later on, or you can have a peek now via the link below and my early access code. Let's get into it, starting with a quick hello to this new makeup bag I picked up at Space NK in London. You might have seen my smaller square bag in the same green over on Instagram, but this is a nice pencil case size. The Anna Edit has one too. But what's inside? Starting with base and a new glowy primer. Typically not a big primer person, very into glowy base products though, and so many of you had mentioned Vive Skin Nova to me over the years. This best-selling radiant primer gives you a gorgeous glow, helps makeup last, blurs pores, just a healthy looking starting point. In fact, I was wearing this exact product combo last weekend and my mum said, "Your skin, what have you done?" So I must have done something right. Very happy to finally meet Irish brand Sculpted by Amy while I was in London. I saw the Anna Edit again raving about this Hydra tint just after I'd already arranged a makeup appointment there, so the timing was perfect. If she's a fan, I'm probably going to be a fan too. This is a moisturizing, lightweight serum with very natural sheer coverage in 20 shades. I'd say it's a satin finish, not crazy dewy, not flat either, still glowy. Just looks like your skin on a great day. As I mentioned in my best base video, my go-to base routine has been a skin tint, then a multitasking stick. So I'm back to my old faithful Merit the Minimalist to add a touch more coverage. This is not new, it's been my most used base product for 3 years, but last year it did expand to 30 shades. I wear June. This light to medium coverage foundation / concealer is the quickest way you'll ever do your makeup in the morning. Breathable, creamy, stripe it on wherever you need. I love brush number 1 to work it into the skin seamlessly, but I also like tapping it straight in with my fingertips. Catching up with an old brow friend. I got reacquainted with Refi in London, so it was a good time to revisit their best-selling Brow Sculpt. This was a 2021 favourite for me, and years later, it is still the most powerful brow tamer I've ever tried, but I've been enjoying its super lifted look again. A little of this gel / glue goes a long way. I stick to one quick pass through, then use a very light hand to spread the product and lift with the built-in brush. Blush. In early January, Merit launched 5 new shades of my favourite Flush Balm and brought back a very old favourite too, High Terracotta. But if you picked up their mini blush trio late last year, you will have already met one of the newbies, a shade I've worn almost every day since. Bespoke is a rosy brown, healthy rush of colour. I took the mini with me on my trip. Perfect formula for the sunburnt blush trend, taking it up near your hairline and across the nose. Because it's so balmy and sheer, you can be generous, but it blends so easily and still looks like a natural dewy flush. Another Vive souvenir, their Sunset Blush powders are pretty popular, but I went for the Liquid Twin. The shade range is inspired by founder Jamie Genevieve's love of Italy, relatable content, and Piazza is described as a warm, sun-kissed flush. It's almost a burgundy terracotta. Very powerful, definitely more fiddly than Flush Balm, so I start with a tiny dot, rub it between my fingers, then pat and blend along my cheekbones. Onto eyes, and a new shade in a formula I fell in love with last London visit. Vive's Eye Wands are deliciously creamy and smooth. Hazelnut spoke to me this time, and I'm so glad it did because this might be one of the best warm brown shadow sticks I've ever used. It's called a mauve tinted brown, and I don't know if I see mauve, but there is a hint of rosiness to it that makes it so flattering on green eyes. An ideal everyday shade. Glossier's shadow sticks launched quietly back in December. I did a double take when I saw them in their London store. I'll take you inside with me in an upcoming video. The only shade I was drawn to was Amp, a metallic rusted copper. If you want colour payoff, it's not here, but I like that this crayon is sheer for a soft, smoky eye. I don't have to worry about overdoing it, but I can line closer to the lashes to deepen the colour slightly. They were definitely going for foolproof more than full-on colour, but luckily I'm here for it. Revisiting an old flame in a new shade, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara is a 2020 and 2021 favourites throwback, but Berry Brown Dream Pop will probably be in this year's favourites. Such a gorgeous shade. Brown mascaras are often not as voluminous as the exact same product in black. The formula just seems different, not just the colour, but that only makes this one better. It's more wearable than the intense original for such a pretty, fluttery look. Lips. More on Merit's new sheer lip liners. If you're usually intimidated by lip liner and find them fussy or drying or wish they were creamier so you could soften the colour, this is the one. Sheer, subtle shades, satin finish, soft, comfy feel. It's like low contrast contouring, never looks too harsh or stark. Bespoke is a beautiful pink brown matching with Flush Balm. This is the standout shade to me. Beverly Hills is a soft peach pink, similar to my lip colour, so it's a subtle, natural boost. They're my top two, but I'm also into Coupe, a cool pink for a wintry, my lips but better look when I shade all over. Let me know if you'd like to see all of the new shades and the new blushes in action in future. I have included liner swatches with shade names at the end. Next, I've been slicking on Merit's Shade Slick Sheens. As I said at the top, this is my favourite Shade Slick sister because it's more cushiony than the original, but comes in lovely natural shades. It feels plush, but doesn't slide around. My favourites are Biarritz, a nude peach for naturally glowy lips over the Beverly Hills liner. Love that combo. And Tabby, a cool rose brown that is gorgeous over Bespoke. Stunning, glossy, chocolatey, effortlessly cool. When I'm in more of a matte mood, I'll reach for Refi Lip Blush, described as a lightweight, blurring formula that feels like a balm but colours like a tint. Orchid is a medium natural pink, a full flush if you layer it, but a couple of swipes or patting it on looks like that rush of colour when your lips are really dry or chapped. Really nice that something with a blurred, blotted finish like this doesn't feel powdery, just balmy and light. Speaking of balm, here's the new baby, GlossierBalm.com in Black Cherry. This is not just a fun new flavour, we have a legitimate tint here. It's called a burgundy red, reminds me of their original cherry tint, but a little deeper. The scent is deliciously sweet, like red Allen's snakes for the Aussies, red gummy jelly snakes, but it's technically almond cookies and decadent cherry liqueur. Yeah, I'm just going to think of it as red snakes. So nice to catch up with you and share some new finds. I'd love to hear what's been in your makeup bag recently. Thank you so much to Merit for supporting my channel again. I'm so grateful, and it's so cool to get to give you a sneak peek at these liners and new lip oils. Let me know which shades stand out and if they end up at home with you. My code and link for early access is there for you before the launch on March 18th. I have some new vlog style videos coming soon, taking you around London and Paris with me to different beauty destinations. Another wedding took me away again, plus all of the product treasures I picked up and what I packed and depotted. Lots of fun to come. Thanks for watching. See you next time.